You're listening to Pod Radio.
In this week's podcast, our hosts have chosen the subject that they struggle with most and asked their subject teachers to share some practical tips on how to improve their marks and what loopholes to avoid during the upcoming exam. Here we go!
Hi guys, Paris Vigoji here. I asked my English home language teacher, Mrs. Talyard, for some practical tips for the upcoming exam. Tip number 1. Keep your ears open the week before exams, because teachers focus on what's going to be asked in the exam. Tip number 2. Do practice tests to build your skills and become comfortable with the types of questions that will be asked. Tip number 3. Be persistent, keep practicing English at every opportunity. The loophole to avoid is to start looking at the mark allocation. Students hardly ever look at the mark allocation, and that's how they lose their marks.
Hi guys, it's Faith. Hope you're having an amazing day. So I asked my natural science teacher, Miss Bruce, for any tips or loopholes to help us for the upcoming exam. She told me that we should go through past papers on the WCED website. That helps us a lot. And to study your variable symbols and know all your units of measurements. If you need extra help, you can come to extra classes for more help if you don't understand the topic. Extra classes is on a Tuesday and Thursday. One loophole would be for biology. You can watch YouTube videos if you don't understand a topic. If you need more explanation, that always helps. Good luck with your exam and study hard.
Hey guys, CJ here. I asked my technical teacher, Miss Jacobs, for some practical tips for this upcoming exam. Tip 1. Summarize the daily theory work you do and make note about the things that are said to be in the exams. Make diagrams, make mind maps, make it colorful and fun for yourself. Tip 2. Go through old question papers. They will give you an idea of what to expect for this year's exams. Tip 3. Don't always do theory work. Ask your teacher to take you to the workshop and show you around. You are more likely to remember the things that way. The loophole to avoid is overthinking the question that they ask. There are only so many ways a question can be asked. Most of the time, the first answer that came to mind is the correct one. They may ask a question in a complicated way, but try and make it simple for yourself. And remember, if you gotta work, you gotta take a break. Have fun studying!
Hey guys, Kamukhela here, and I got some useful math tips from Mrs. Abrams that you could use in the exam. Firstly, she recommends that you set timers and planners before the test so that can help you with your time management. Secondly, make sure to practice as many examples as you can to build some confidence for the test. Thirdly, do not rush through the exam paper when writing it. Rather start with the easier stuff and do the harder stuff later on. And a lot of errors that you usually make is when using units, don't leave them out. And please always make sure to copy the questions correctly from the question paper. This is some useful math tips and I hope you find them very useful.
What's up guys? How's everybody doing? I asked my Afrikaans FAL teacher, Mrs. Schlebusch, for some practical tips for the upcoming exam. Tip number 1. Concentration. Concentration is something that is required from you in every class, but since most people don't speak or understand Afrikaans, it's crucial to pay the most attention in this class. Making notes, sitting up straight, being disciplined, and listening are the best ways to ensure being fully concentrated in class. Tip number 2. Reading. Reading is essential. English teachers preach about it all the time. The same goes for Afrikaans. I believe the only way you can learn something is if you can give yourself a first-hand experience at it. Find Afrikaans books and watch TV shows such as Seven Jalan and Afrikaans News, etc. Number 3. Going through your work. Going through your work is another way to enforce the knowledge you receive at school. So when you get home, make it a point to sit down and revise the work you've done for the day. This will in turn benefit you, so please be serious about your marks and self and study, study, study. The common loophole to avoid is not asking questions about certain aspects of the lesson you might not understand. It's something everyone does because we're afraid of looking uncool or like nerds or whatever. I promise you it'll be more embarrassing for you to not ask and fail than it would be for you to ask and pass. It's your marks, your success, and your life.
Hey guys, it's Emily from grade 8E4. I asked my technology teacher, Mrs. January, for some practical tips for the upcoming exam. Tip 1 is to make word association or make up rhymes. Tip 2 is to make your study noted, colorful, and interesting. Tip 3 is to pay attention to all revisions questions the week before the exams. The loophole to avoid is to study in bed or in a comfortable place because you might fall asleep. Thank you guys!
And that's a wrap, guys. I hope you found our exam tips from our Hattie teachers useful. Good luck with the upcoming exam, and we'll be back after the exams with our Hattie holiday playlist. Bye!